to others. Really? This sounds simple. You are not alone. Be nice to others. What is this chick talking about? These are simple things. They're simple things. And it sounds like, how can something so simple as being nice to someone help me access divine energy? Help me become the best version of myself? Because every time that you are nice to someone, you are accessing the divine energy to do that. You are accessing your empathy to do that, and it cracks open the door. But also being kind to others, being nice to others, is practicing unconditional love. Especially when it's with strangers. You don't know those people. You don't know those people. So for a lot of people in this world, if I don't know them, then I don't care what happens to them. But when we are kind to others, when we express empathy to others, then it affects them and it affects us. It affects the energy that we're putting off. I said previously that we are like amplifiers for the energy of God, of the light. So we are amplifiers, almost like a radio tower. That means, and especially if you are awakened and an empath, that means that we are constantly broadcasting our thoughts, our energy outward. And if you are an empath, then you know that you can literally just walk by someone who's angry or sad and take on their energy if you're not careful about it. Being kind to others shifts the environment that you're in and changes their frequency as well. You create a ripple effect outward in the universe. But also, when you are kind to others, you are being kind to yourself. Why is that? Why is that, you say? Because that person across from you is connected to the exact same energy that you are. They carry a piece of divine just like you do. And that piece of divine is the same type of piece of divine that's in you. That piece of divine that they carry is identical to the piece of divine that you carry. They're filtering it through their human experience, and you're filtering it through yours. Almost like a lens. And so when you express your kindness to another person, you are being kind to yourself. You are being nice to yourself. You are practicing unconditional love for yourself. Being kind to others is always about us, but it's also about them. It creates a sense of community within the collective, even if you never see that person again. It makes an interconnection between your piece of divine and all the other pieces of divine. It strengthens the connection, the interconnection between you and all the other individualized pieces. That also strengthens your connection with the main source. So all of these things contribute to you accessing that divine energy that's within you. And I'll tell you, sometimes being nice to other people, it sounds simple, but it's not always easy. You know, people are rude. People drive crazy. You might want to curse and yell. You know, people might be rude to you when you're out at the stores. You know, people slam their carts into you. We have family members that can make things really difficult for us. Being kind to others is all about empathy, forgiveness, unconditional love. And these are the spaces that we need to practice so that we are not reactionary with the world. So we are not reacting and interacting with the world from a place of our pain, of our human pain. We want to be interacting with the world through our divine energy, through that energy of God, of light, of Gaia. We want that to be how we interact with others. And yes, it comes through the human, but by filling that human with this energy of love, it changes the way that the human interacts. And as we peel away the layers of self-defense, that also changes how the human acts and reacts to situations. When you start to be kind to other people, and not just because people say, oh, you should be nice, but because you literally recognize that it's for your own growth, when you can learn to manage your emotions, you start to change within. and you start to transform, and the people around you will start to transform as well. It's very interesting to see, especially with people that you think are never going to change. You can't change other people. You can only change yourself. But when you change yourself, it forces other people to change. That's a very fascinating part of this. So being nice to others is really about a shift in our own behavior that then changes the environment around us, that allows us to crack open the door even more to access that unconditional love within.